What is up, guys? Welcome back. So today we are jumping into some Borderlands talk, and today's video we are going to talk about the future of Borderlands. And I do see a lot of content creators talking about this kind of topic. I'm doing this on my own though, with my own ideas and my own, I guess, perspective of what I think it's going to be like. A lot of people have a very negative look on it, and I try not to be negative, especially about something that I love and that I'm passionate about. Not saying that there can't be any negative things with it, but I think that Borderlands is going to have a pretty big future, and big future as in like very soon. For the past, I think like the past couple of weeks, we have been making videos on Tiny Tina's Wonderlands 2. We've been making videos on Borderlands 4. We've also made videos on, or a video yesterday, on the Borderlands movie. These are all things that we can look forward to in the future. If you are excited about those titles or movie, that's a good thing. If you're excited about it, that's good. If you are scared about it, or you're thinking negative of it now, it could be something that comes out like, okay, so if you're worried about Borderlands 4 being horrible, I don't like to judge something until I have my hands completely on it. I'm not saying that every Borderlands title is completely perfect. Like, I love Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, but as I said maybe like 1,000 times on this channel, there are aspects of Wonderlands that could have been better. I don't even need to say the things because we all know what those things were. And I've said it like 1,000 times on the channel. But if you're new, DLC. But we're not going to talk more into that. We're going to talk about what I think is going to happen in the near future. So, the Borderlands movie is releasing in August 9th of 2024. And as though it seems like a good bit of way, it's closer than you think. Time flies so fast, especially now that I'm older. Well, I'm not old, but I'm 30. So I've noticed that my last 10 years just flew by. It just flew by. So I know that this wait for August 9th is going to come pretty fast. So I think they have something up their sleeve. Gearbox is what I'm saying. And 2K. I think that we are going to get a massive amount of stuff with Borderlands around the release of the Borderlands movie. I think it's good that it's coming to theaters as a movie, because there are a lot of people that don't like video games. I don't want to say don't like, but they don't contribute into playing games as much because it's just not their thing. But they would be people that watch a movie. So it's good that Borderlands is dipping its toes into other media. So we have the video games, of course. That's what it's known for. We wouldn't have Borderlands without the first initial video game. But we've also had comic books. We had regular books. Some that we don't want to mention. I have them. I do own them. But they have novels that are out. We also have The World of Borderlands, which is an amazing book. I have not finished it. If I did finish this, I would have made a review, but I have not finished it yet because I've been working on the channel and painting and all this other stuff. So I haven't yet finished this, but I do I do want to make a review on this because this is actually a really good read if you are a Borderlands fan. So if you are a reader or you like books, check out that book. That's actually one of the best Borderlands books that is available. We are getting another book with like more corresponding with Tales, not new Tales. It's going to have Fiona and I think Sasha. I think that's who it's going to focus on from the original Tales from Borderlands. So that is cool. And Anthony Birch is actually writing that, so that is even better. So I am excited about that. I am going to read that and do a review on that. Hopefully I read that faster than I'm reading this because I've been so swamped. Also, before we get into the rest of the video, today's video was supposed to be a painting video for Monster Fight Club's Borderlands, but I did not have enough time. I got off late as fuck today, so I just didn't have enough time to paint any miniature. Like, I just did not have enough time. So hopefully I can get back into the swing of things of doing it, because we only have like 13 more episodes of the painting series for this, because I mean miniature wise, not like extra stuff like vending machines and stuff like that. I think I only have one vending machine with that, but yeah, that's just the characters. So there should be technically 13 more episodes there. But let's not get into that and why I'm not painting today. Let's keep on talking about the future of Borderlands. So I think that when the movie releases, we are going to get a flow of, I don't want to say content, but I think they're going to announce stuff around it. I think they're going to use the movie, and I think they're going to use the movie to get hype up, which is good. And we have some really great actors in Borderlands, the movie. So it's going to definitely get some hype. Hopefully it grabs eyes of people that don't even know what Borderlands is to get it known outside of the world of video games. Because the more revenue that Borderlands makes, the more we can see like Borderlands content, so gaming and stuff like that. So I really do hope that when the movie does release, it does well. Now, I am going to start saving a good bit of money just for myself, not regular savings. I'm going to put some money aside for when the Borderlands movie is closer to release, because I am almost definitely sure that when we start seeing trailers and we start getting hype, I'm pretty sure there will be some merchandise somewhere down the line for the movie. And I'm going to think of 3 different stores that I'm pretty sure, okay, 4 different stores that will at least have a t-shirt, a poster, something to do with the Borderlands film. The first one's going to be GameStop, because GameStop, I'm giving it the benefit of the doubt with GameStop. They might have some merchandise for the movie, but just because it's based on that game and it's a really good selling series. The second one, I'm going to say Hot Topic. Hot Topic gets t-shirts for fucking everything. They get pops for everything. So I'm really thinking that we will be seeing some t-shirts, possibly pops, because it's now a Borderlands movie. They make pops for everything. So we should probably see that stuff in Hot Topic for sure. We're going to also say Spencer's. Spencer's more or less like posters and t-shirts. I'm going to expect some Borderlands, the movie stuff there. But also the final store that I'm thinking, because it kind of rides on hype trains, and it's also like a sister company to Hot Topic. And that is actually Box Lunch. I think Box Lunch will actually have some Borderlands the movie merchandise. Now, you would think that, oh no, if I go to Box Lunch, I don't ever see Borderlands stuff there. I bought 2 Borderlands shirts in a Box Lunch, and I had to buy it because you don't just find Borderlands shirts outside of a GameStop, to be honest. I mean, or Amazon. I mean, I got this one printed. I mean, they're just not something that you just find. Like, even collecting, my Borderlands room is full. I don't even know how it got full because it's not easy finding Borderlands shit. And when you do, half the time it's expensive as hell because people love the series. So I'm thinking that it's smart for me to save some money now and wait for the movie to get closer to release. That way, if anything does release, you know, corresponding with the movie, I'll be able to get merchandise. So just get that mindset. If you do care about Borderlands, you do care about this movie coming out, you do want merchandise, have the expectation that there might be merchandise closer to the film coming out. Just letting you guys know now. I think that's a smart choice if you want more Borderlands merchandise. But I also think that they're setting this up to maybe give an announcement to Borderlands 4, like a legit announcement, not like leaks and shit like that. I try not to do a lot of leak information and stuff like that. I know a lot of you guys like that, but I don't think that it's really respectful to back up leaks because it's a leak. Not saying that anyone's wrong for doing it. It's just my per se, like, I don't like doing it. Like when Kingdom Hearts 3, when I was covering Kingdom Hearts content, when Kingdom Hearts 3 was like a week from being released, the whole fucking game got leaked. And it was just heart crushing because like people could just go to the wrong video at the wrong time, not knowing what they're looking at, and boom, you just saw a massive part of the story. And it kind of just sucks a little bit for a lot of us that wanted to play the game and just get the, you know, see everything for the first time playing it. So I try to not per se really do leak information. So sometimes when I'm covering articles and stuff, they do mention it, and I'm reading an article, so like it kind of just, I go with it because it's in the article. So but there are a lot of Borderlands articles that pop up on my feed because I obviously look at Borderlands shit every day because I'm passionate about it. We do have like that Facebook. I don't know if you guys can hear Harley chewing her bone, but she is chewing that shit away. They had like that Facebook like interactive, I guess, movie or like interactive game. I haven't kept up with that at all, or what's going on with that. I don't think it's out yet. But I have not actually looked to. I feel like if it was out, I would see more stuff on it. So I don't think it's out yet. Once I start seeing more stuff pop up about it, then I'm gonna definitely be on top of it. But I at least haven't heard anything much about that in a while. And I do know that they are also making a Silent Hill, not Gearbox, but that Facebook like game thing. They're also doing a Silent Hill one as well. So maybe they are like making something good out of that. I don't know, but these gaming companies are starting to do that. At least I know two of them, Borderlands and Silent Hill. So we do have that in the future. I don't think that is going to correspond much with the release of the movie, but I do think that we will get some sort of announcement with Borderlands 4 with the release of the movie, basically. I also think that we are going to get Borderlands 4 before we get Wonderlands 2. I think they're going to treat this like a Call of Duty series. And I know it sounds kind of crazy. But in Call of Duty, you have multiple companies making the Call of Duty games, right? And every other year is the next company. So, like, Sledgehammer would make one, and then, for a while, it was, like, multiple. It was, like, Sledgehammer, Infinity Ward, and then it was, like, then it was Treyarch. And they would just go every so many years. So, of course, the games are being made by Gearbox, so they are made all in one company, but they have teams that are working on Borderlands. They have teams that are working on Wonderlands. And I think that they're going to release it like, okay, we just got Wonderlands, and then we got New Tales from Borderlands. I don't know really where to put that at. Like, I don't know where to put New Tales because it's not a traditional Borderlands game. So I don't know really where to put that. Like, I don't know. Would that mean Wonderlands 2 is coming next? Like, I don't think that's the case. So I think that we got Wonderlands. Before that, we got Borderlands 3. So Borderlands 3, Wonderlands. Then I'm going to say we're going to get Borderlands 4, and then we're going to get Wonderlands 2. I might be wrong. I might be really tragically wrong here. I could be awfully wrong, because they might just say, fuck it, work on Borderlands 4 some more, and then release Wonderlands 2 and see how that goes. But I don't think they should do that. I think that they should actually bring out Borderlands 4, because I know that they've been working on Borderlands 4 since Wonderlands was in works and through the release. I think they should release Wonderlands 2 afterwards, and really put a lot of time, effort. Not saying they didn't put time and effort into the first game, but really expand on that game as much as possible, because we got an amazing game. Like, the release of Wonderlands was amazing. It was just everything that fell after that. DLC. So, I feel like if they really put the effort into that, I feel like it'll be great. I am not having any doubts or anything with Borderlands 4. Like, I truly enjoyed Borderlands 3. It is not a flawless game. No game is flawless. There's always something wrong with a game. So Borderlands 4, I am excited about. I want to see where they take it. I want to see where it goes. I want to see how the story unfolds. And I'm not even worried about the DLC for that, because Borderlands titles get really good, big, massive DLCs. Like, mainstream Borderlands games get really good DLCs. I don't know of any Borderlands game that did not get... Okay, you guys can say that pre-sequel is the Borderlands game that didn't get all the, the massive DLCs. We did get a big DLC, but it didn't get all of the DLC, I think, that was planned for that game. So we're going to leave that out of this, because I don't think that pre-sequel is a bad game either. Actually, I think pre-sequel has one of the better storylines in the Borderlands series. I still think Borderlands 2 tops that, but it corresponds with Borderlands 2 because you're kind of seeing, why Jack turned into the man he ended up being in Borderlands 2. So that's why I don't really want to add too much of that into, what I'm talking about. But the mainstream titles have massive, great DLC. So I'm not even worried about Borderlands 4. What I am worried about is Wonderlands 2. I'm worried that... I'm hoping that they listen to us. I'm hoping that they got feedback and they listen to the community and they go, you know what? People do love the game, but they want to see more massive DLC like a traditional Borderlands game. And they just speak upon that. They can bring back the Chaos Chambers if they want. I hope they don't bring it to 100 like they did before. That's why I love Redux, because Wonderlands Redux brings it to 10. You can get pearlescent weapons, contraband weapons. It's amazing. So if you play PC, I advise you guys to download some Redux and give it a go. Give it a go. It's so much fun. I love it. But yeah, if they want to bring back that Chaos Chamber shit, fine. Do it right. Just do it right. And make sure that the game gets traditional DLC. I think that's great. But the future of Borderlands, I think, is bright. I don't think it is a bad thing. I don't think that the future of the series is bleak. I see a lot of other content creators and other people covering a lot of bad stuff around a game that we really all love. And I get that, you know, you guys are defending the game in a sense. You guys want it to be the best that it can be. But I'm just happy to get more Borderlands. And I'm also happy to get more Wonderlands in any way, form. Like, if it's a book, if it's a comic book, a TV series, a movie, like, I want that. Like, I want as much as that as possible because it is an amazing series and I love it and I'm passionate about it. And I know a lot of you guys love it and are passionate about it. And if you guys have problems with it, I do understand it. I'm not saying that there are no problems with the series, but I don't want to sit and be extremely negative and hopeless for the future of the series. I have hope for the series. I think it will do great, and I think that the future of Borderlands can only go up from here. So that's what I'm saying. Also, there is a lot of content creators going back and forth within the Borderlands community. And I mean, there are a lot of points that are taken and, you know, true on either end. But I want to say that just remember, we all love the same series. We're all in the same community. Like, we shouldn't be enemies. We shouldn't be fighting amongst each other. I think that, you know, the community should be just a massive, like, I'm trying to think of the word. Like, I think we should all just come together and be a strong community and not, like, snipe each other. Like, that's the best way for me to say it. Like, I feel like right now on my YouTube feed, I'm just seeing Borderlands content creators kill cams. Like, that's what I'm seeing. Like, it's just like, holy shit. But yeah, like, I don't think, like, I really don't think that we should be, like, trashing each other. It's some of the shit is really funny. Like, to be honest, like, a lot of the shit is hilarious. But we should be a strong community that loves the same series and supports one another. Like, there's a lot of videos about K6 being not a good guy. I that's the best way for me to say it. But I don't think that. I don't think that K6 is a bad guy. I think that I think he's okay. He dropped in on one of my videos, my Wonderlands 2 video. I think the first Wonderlands 2 video I made. And he basically, you know, gave me some feedback on it. He basically said, like, hey, this is what Wonderlands 2 needs, and this is what needs to change. And then he told me, he said, hey, great video, man, and it was a great thumbnail. It really caught my eye. And something like that really meant a lot to me, because knowing that a bigger Borderlands content creator, you know, noticed my channel and actually commented on it and appreciated it, it made me feel good. And I'm happy that I am a part of this community in that sense. And that's where I kind of think that it's wrong, because a lot of people were saying K6 was out to get all the smaller content creators, and he wasn't negative with me at all. Like, he was really, like, positive and supportive there, and I think that that's how the community should be. I also spoke with Epic NNG about Redux not working for a while. He made a video talking about, you know, how to fix it. And, you know, he was completely cool with me and, like, you know, just talking about, hey, like, how can we fix this? And I appreciate that too, because it didn't go unnoticed. And then it's Termix, like, he literally shouted me out. Like, he shouted the channel out, and we got a lot of people checking out the videos. And that helped me out a lot. And I really appreciate that. Like that shout out meant a lot to me. Like just, I'm telling you guys, being a part of this community is the best. And I love you guys. I love every one of you guys. And all of you guys that supported my channel, you guys are literally the best. You guys have, a lot of you guys seen me before I started making Borderlands content. You guys started following me and subscribing to me when I was making Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy content, stuff like that. And you guys still kept up with me and rode the roller coaster with me, because you guys went from like literally Final Fantasy to a looter shooter and just stuck it out because you guys care about me, not so much about just what I'm covering, but like actually me. You guys are all the best. So as always, remember to leave this video a huge like if you did enjoy it. I am sorry that I took the train off the track, you know, multiple times in the video. I do apologize for that, but I do, like, I'm constantly like, stuff's running through my head, so that's kind of why. Also, if you have not yet subscribed to the YouTube channel, it would be really appreciated if you did, especially if you're coming back to the channel multiple times and watching the videos. If you do notice that you're not subscribed, it would just be amazing if you did hit the subscribe button. It is free. There's no purchase. There's no damage to your wallet at all. It is just support for the channel and to show you guys care about the content that I create. And that is about it. I covered specials that we're doing in the previous videos. We're doing a Christmas special that'll be up the day before Christmas Eve, and once we reach our 1000th video, which is very soon, we are also doing a special for that as well. So stay tuned for that. But as always, thank you guys for checking out today's video. I'm sorry it is massively long. It is like almost 30 minutes, and I'm sorry. But I just felt like we needed to talk about this. So as always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye.